Today guys, got something a little different for you. We're gonna be going kayaking. Hopefully it's still snapped together. Check our old town, head down the river, see what we can find. Yeah. We're probably just gonna carry this thing over there. It's only a couple blocks. See you guys when we get to the river. Okay, we got the kayak out here. Got the paddle shoved up in there so I can just throw it over my head. We head on down the road. Out here on the river, guys. Got some guy taking back his boat. Got a little wet in here. Got a little bit down the river past all the boathouses and all the shenanigans. Kind of getting to the wilderness. Then we got some rain clouds looking like it's gonna rain. Hopefully it doesn't. Go ahead and take you for a little trip. I do have my radio down there that I do listen to as I cruise. Did start to pour earlier, not pour, just trickle. There were some other kayakers with me. We just hid under some trees, talked a little bit, waited out, and it's looking a little bit better. I don't really want to turn back because carrying this thing down to the river is harder than expected, so we're gonna go all the way. And hopefully when we get back, we'll just take a little break from ours a second, and I'll be able to do what we need to do. There's a good amount of debris caught up there. But we've seen a few turtles. See if we can show you some on this log up here. If it does rain, I can always either get to the bridge that's up here a little bit, or the cabin that I know is maybe to the right of me actually. Should be right up in those woods. I'll see it from the other side of the river. But yeah, either way I know I'm safe. I don't have any rain gear and I have a lot of electronics on me, but that is okay. Not to worry. Have faith. Definitely not worried. Maybe a little bit, but that's good. It means you care. Not looking like any turtles on this one. It's lovely being out here. I do apologize for the wind. Hope you get some good sound stuff soon. Look at those clouds. I will most likely be returning in the dark, and I brought no lights. There's another plus of today's adventure, but at least the weather's not too harsh. Could be worse, could be way colder. And yeah, we're close enough to home to where it's okay. We'll feel our way through the river until we get home. I do like getting out in this river. I think it was 2 years ago was the last time I got out in here and this far out. It was my cousin over my birthday weekend. Just had a fun little canoeing trip up here. I think we spent like 9 hours going up this thing, but that was in a canoe. So hopefully I hope to beat that time. And it's already mid-afternoon. So like I said, I'm most likely gonna be returning tonight, but I do want to make it to a beaver dam that is quite a bit of ways. So we're gonna be out here trying to do what we do, get to that destination. Hopefully we do make it all the way. It is about to rain though. You can see from the if you're a country boy, you know to read these trees, and those trees over there are showing a high amount of not hydration, moisture in the air, because they flip when they get too much moisture. And so when you see the bottoms or the whites, a lighter part of that leaf, and it's blowing in the wind like that, and all the trees are doing it, and that's from one gust, that's how you know it's about to rain. So a thunderstorm is about to happen, most likely. But like I said, bridge, cabin, wait it out. We got enough water and nuts and shenanigans to keep us busy. Oh, got a little water on the lens there. Sorry, guys. Have to keep an eye on that nice kayaking and filming. Apologize. Hope that wasn't there too long. What is that? Tennis ball? Or an apple? It's like an old hard baseball. I don't know, we'll throw it in the boat though. One less piece of trash floating around. Seems cool. Probably just a hard old baseball that got in here during a rainstorm. Oh shit. Is that the cabin? Yeah, here's the cabin. Straight back up. I like how I look up and I see the somewhat of an outline of a cabin. I hate going in reverse because I tend to flip like this. For some reason this thing just seems to go way better backwards. But there you go, there's the cabin up there. We've gone up there a few times. Did the looking for a lost cabin, I believe it is. And then the RC crawl, the first video. That was here. And yeah, so you guys want to see what's in the cabin, you can go ahead and look at those videos. Try to remember to link them in the description. Oh, let me flip this paddle around because it's backwards. Yeah, guys, it's a nice, quiet day on the river. We are coasting very easily. I love the kayak compared to the canoe feel. At least I was just in worse shape 2 years ago. But furthermore, having a great day. Got this beautiful river to kayak. And the reason it is this tint of brown, because people are going to say it's swampy or it's dirty or whatever. It's just the sediment in the river. It's not a rock-based river or a spring-fed river. So it has way more stirring up. So all the bottom sediment stirs up. That's why it's dirty like this, but it's not actually dirty. It just has more sediment in it. So there's nothing wrong with the water. So I'm completely fine with getting it all over me. It doesn't smell. It doesn't feel sticky, you know. There's a lot of fuzzies because it's springtime. That's about it. But if you get further and further up, it might get a little pondish. But their server is still large enough and moving around, so that's completely fine. I believe this one is not spring fed, but it's just rain fed, so any water runoff and everything keeps this river going. That's why it doesn't have too much current to it. And the worst issue is the wind. I do apologize for the camera angle. I'm using my phone. I'm gonna use my Akimo, but I didn't know how comfortable I was getting back in a kayak after so long of not being on a kayak. Even just getting on this thing, I'm kind of scared to get off because this took me a second to realize it was okay. My balance is really bad, so that's probably why. But next kayak trip, I promise, I'll have a better camera, better angling, hopefully better sound, definitely better picture. Look at the size of that tree that fell off that cliff. That's erosion for you. Remember when I was walking this trail 2 years ago, last year, around October, no, 2 years ago. It was really eroded, and you can just start to see it's already knocking back more and more. I'm assuming the trail was probably on this side of it, so the trail got taken out with that. But that is so crazy to see, because this is so recent that all the vegetation that was growing on the bottom half, or that section of land, still all attached and green. It's like a sideways plant. Your upside down tomato plants. It's starting to rain here. But yeah, that's crazy, guys. It's cool though. That's why you gotta take care of your shorelines. That's why you don't do wake in a no wake zone. That's why we put up break walls. Protect the land from this. This will happen eventually. That's how the Grand Canyon became such a big thing. That's how most streams turn into rivers. It's erosion. That's what happens over time. But we can try to maintain it and forlong it. Forlong? Hope I'm using that correctly. Forlorn. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see over there, but there's something with a really big hole right there. Someone has a really nice house up in there. Oh, a few more up in there. Those might be nests, actually. It's the only thing that can really get to the side of the bird. There are quite a few little duggies up in there. Looks like there's any action going on. There are some logs though, so we're gonna see if we can find some turtles. Here comes the rain, doo doo doo. It's alright, because I'm gonna go under these trees. Alright guys, I'm coming back to you in a second. Once we get away from this rain. Here, I'll take you guys under the tree with me. I'll have to cut it right there. Here. Here's a light sprinkle. Doesn't look like the clouds are too thick, so it should only be about 10 minutes, which is fine with me. I'd rather just chill here and not get even more wet than I already am from the paddle. If you guys know the secret of these things, please tell me. I'm not that great with them, but I always get soaked. And yeah, we're just gonna hang out here, listen to the radio a little bit, and chill out. Wait for this thing to pass. I'm back in a second, guys. Okay, guys. Well, clear skies have cleared, and now it's just a nice cloud coverage, which isn't an issue. But the only issue is my phone that I am filming on is very low on battery, about 10%, and we're definitely not gonna make it to the spot. So we're gonna go ahead and turn around, go home, charge up, wake up early tomorrow, grab a fishing license. We'll come out here with a pole, and we'll have a way better video tomorrow. So I'm sorry about that, guys, but my lack of planning messed up. But I promise a better video tomorrow, and whatever conditions we may have. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and turn around. We'll probably pop back up if we see any natural life or anything like that. But yeah. So we got these clouds over here, these big boys over here. That looks monstrous. I love it. We're almost home.